headlines. Schools and educational institutes across the country closed as precautionary measure. The government suspends business operations of all entertainment centers and places that draw huge crowd. And 119 Bhutinis returning home were quarantined in the last 2 days. Kuzampo, this is BBS News. My name is Subham. All schools and educational institutes across the country remains closed beginning today until further order from the government. During the press conference today, Prime Minister clarified that this is not because of COVID-19 positive cases as people suspect.
Many Bhutinis overseas are returning home. Prime Minister said this is a precautionary measure.
Nekap dinga chigi tai tuda tisulu jurwa disu bakthyon se tani bindi to tonga chinalo chage langob nami semidi mi tesem ka cha ke gop tati khengob di khachi se ta rirengi bewachin dinalo nijiti thunso digibe ta lobra godam de jungi sanjab de semige tebe samche kyumitume se shunibi tebe de chalara men se shunibi la.
If there is any case, the government will announce. Meanwhile, Prime Minister also said monastic institutes are not closed as monastic bodies are conducting kurims.
Tasalinjo Konagi, the Tutachi Nano, Konagi Danze Bechion se, Kimi, the Machirasani Chani, Na Sani Disukara, the Genokaragi Sado se, the Nachi Corona Bareski, Piudi Lami Nimale, Tasapabagende, the pure name as Machashudo se, and with the Kongibe, Ru Alu Chikagi Nana Omite, Nana Yumisu Kongi Chika Mitan se, so we labja Yure Konotanda Kongiti, the Jachele Jacha Lalin Tabge se, the Anibe watching Kimi.
Prime Minister urged parents to take active role in ensuring the children are not wasting time at home. Singzam, BBS News.
IT experts are developing contact tracing and teaching apps at the IT park. Teachings will be conducted through Bhutan Broadcasting Service and uploaded online. Meanwhile, the government is also talking with the telecom service providers to reduce internet charges.
Nachirani contact tracing nijiti tokoyo bachin contact tracing app chi gobe se midigi pamati uchi nachiti kokap du se gya khap jangaru nam suna patebe bedela nachi kechu suge summe halamchi di khonge be sumni zume du se zosuni zume du se ji ani shuila tingi badi kachi shui so wachin senrigi thole ngacha dajugi thole adu pecha tyoni gi nekap tyongo be se pecha tymi lyobe di ngachi gi chui jang senrigi kechu di twichi di chegilalin tabna se.
The government has asked all fuel depots to stock up the supply. The Prime Minister said this is to prepare in case of a lockdown, but said people should not worry as the Indian government has assured these supplies for all times to come.
Maku Sugi Sago Shibe, Lam Shibe, Andalu Niji Masu Tuen, Lockdown Be, Junda Jun Kalabe, Gari Dodil Besube, Jomasup Chikipana, Nimisum Chisato Lusovachin, Maku Mibe Majoni Tundula. Techiligain Nachina Sagora Mila. Machina Yumiki Maku di Sukara, Sago di Sukara, Tim Tekanda Bachin, Yukalam Shachungi Chusuchi, the Makunandin Bemogova, the Beni Kokap du Seshunibi, Anim Chidi, Tekanjada, Techipanan Nachigi, the Lamseda Onse. Jaga Junda Dujun Tunidigibe, Netan Kadimchi, Jotajuru, Satungi Rinam, Minzegi Rinam, Makudi, the Kongi Hone Charokade, Tata Beonse.
Beginning today, all entertainment centers will remain closed until further notice. The government announced this measure to discourage gatherings so as to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Meanwhile, no restriction has been drawn on playing archery and other games. Also, religious events such as annual Rimdo and Sechus are not restricted.
Zondo Ruru Beodalo, Tangachara Chi, Kengo Kachidu, Sawachin, Teta Ati, Totin Khan, Tangachari Dayang Dance Jodalo, Teta Chapture, Ji, Len Begomi Mabe, bema chomi be tu dumtare shoni gi nyenka masu yumi sago yin ani de majigi di dazi digo e jomdu rurura i ani zemada senga chinghole su debara tabdo se shuni bi deboda dumtare zedaroe te tamma palera bema chobbe to tonga chekakdam mabela tani dazi digo e bema chomi gi kakdam di beigale ingena bewache lockdown di la ani be ngachi gi akamna lu ne ni sumsu kai kusale tun thomachin titingale kokobra mi shuni bi lockdown ni anyola.
The Labour Ministry is currently working to address the shortage of construction workers. The government is also looking at filling the shortage by employing Bhutanese workers to minimize the impacts. Most of the construction works have been halted because of the restriction on entry of foreigners.
가dim 집에 나처럼 낮은 쪽이 배워진 배수비 라디 같이나 배마수비 라요 봉고 미니 가dim 좋은가 책이 레진 몇 나와세 소라 아니디 고베 받아치나 딜렌 니버서도 바오마친 같이 가dim 혼레 바오니나 듄탕이 기텐로 데 주자니치 듄탕이 주자사이 타마로 십제치 잡베 나나 수니나 십자 맞잡아 수니나 야나 개캅라도 지나 나부게 케모 필요 오마친 아니 코비드 바이러스기 니지디 요가메가기 십제치 잡베 미바친 수미게 가베 유체라기시 단주모도 아니 베수니나 아니기 딕시치 조고베 생아 소이 생각도 대비슈이 있으슈니비라 다티 토토 멘스슈니비 슈레 아티티 토 bombe라포 라레짐 조모토.
The first case of COVID-19 in Kolkata recorded yesterday has worried Bhutanese. Prime Minister shared that a COVID-19 patient had travel history to the United Kingdom, making Kolkata case similar to Bhutan's first COVID-19 case.
또 자기 몸에 랑급님이 되보다 같이 다 뒤튀어맞은 가디비 베니세 당가처럼 침자 계약합기 사고 자해공날라 파메 알리푸르라 파메 팔라카틀라 파메 아날라파 텐소바친 네캅신 가네미라 가리기 도줄 베미수 미 파다 주기 도줄 마플리 베미수 없으시니비 아니 마트윈 순수칭아 지기 떠도 얀 나바 튀뇨 얀 나스 튀뇨 얀 마플레라 미튀뇨 아니 boleh tuin ngaci kita tengim tari nawa me batado la malam ngaci mie leshe tujai ngaci mengka ki kechoe leshe tujai ngaci sago gyakap jengka khonegi midena la labe mi mida chigaya ngaci dewayu ta kolkata gi nebdilu khoma zu jame mi kadim chidu khonti shibje chabdolu kadim chi thyonuga dubde kadibe thyonuga nyuju ngaci le hyung se shunibi.
Following the government's decision to quarantine Bhutanese returning from abroad beginning Monday, 119 Bhutanese are in quarantine centers, including home quarantine, in the last 2 days. According to Foreign Minister, around 100 Bhutanese are coming back every day. He also urged Bhutanese to come via Delhi for convenience.
These are the students coming from Sikkim. While some are being taken to Punatsanchu guest house, some are heading to hotels in the town. They will be quarantined for 14 days.
인치 민치 마체리기 뉴림베미기 사고나루 데 자고 오세슈니비 다 디날루 테 알루 로초브겔레 마타 팜다냠치 미 베베니디기 다 코라참치 파디바 미트베 디보다 팜수 데 코라기 유쿠 코라기 토잡 데 디날루 코라기 겐자제 쭈베 베심다 데 디송아 지기 치나 당도세슈니 데 치나 유미디수 베드라베로에 마이 다시 슈도즘베 마체리기 소이기 라베미수다 데 팀송 가디 카툴레베 테테테테 콩오 데베 듀치가 어디가 같이 십제 잡도세 슈니라
지난 사고 다 빈소니 좀 집에 왔진 같이 록전나라 파야 TV 분위기 차지 지삼고베에세 다 마수지 토마진 다 사카나라 방아치기 사카말라 리미리기 베마수 베와진 다 록전나에 피곤데에세 다 차지 TV 삼도세 슈니비.
Though Bhutanese are allowed to travel via Delhi, Foreign Minister informed that a person coming from COVID-19 affected country will be quarantined if they leave the airport. 3 Bhutanese are quarantined in Delhi.
자가기 닝원 베루다 같이 두비기 미 베루다 가 이루라 남두 타나레 피 테마진 데 인지 민지 공기 둔타니기 전루 자원세 슈니비 다 하네 배우다 나치리기 두비기 미디수 로고마진 남두 타나레 피 마테마 베심다 데 반남두 타나레 파기 남두 날레 튼 델렌 데 나치리기 추제 데 뒤엔 배와진 추제 주니기 넘케날로 땡아치리기 두비기 남두날로 주니베 데 공기 대베 차지 짬마진 데 따마도 가네 미텐제 슈니비
He also urged Bhutanese to come via Delhi since the procedures at the airport are minimal and have 12 hours of transit time compared to Bangkok. Meanwhile, the movement of people in the border town of Phensling has decreased. More than 40,000 people were screened every day here last month. Today, the number has reduced to less than 30,000. With information from Sonam Pinjo, Sangishuzong for BBS News.
Among the SAARC member countries, Pakistan and India have the highest number of confirmed COVID-19 cases. This is reflected in the World Health Organization's most recent global situation report on the disease.
The WHO's report, which was updated in the last 24 hours, says the total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Pakistan has crossed 180. India has slightly lesser than Pakistan with over 130 cases. But India has seen 3 deaths from the deadly virus. Sri Lanka's latest figure of COVID-19 cases stands at 29 and Afghanistan's at 21. The Maldives and Bangladesh have 13 and 8 respectively. Meanwhile, Bhutan and Nepal have the least number among the SAARC countries. Both the countries have 1 case each. To contain the pandemic, Pakistani government has converted hostels of public universities into quarantine centers. All educational institutes have been shut. And in India, media reports have highlighted all schools, colleges and cinema halls in Delhi will remain closed until 31st March. Sanitization of public transport vehicles and terminals have been carried out. The Maldivian government has closed its border to arrivals from worst-hit countries, including mainland China. Sri Lanka suspended all incoming flights since yesterday for 2 weeks to combat coronavirus pandemic. In Nepal, the government halts all mountaineering expeditions and tourist visas. Bangladesh imposes 14-day quarantine on Gulf workers and bans incoming flights from Kuwait, Qatar and Saudi Arabia. Shoni Dama for BBS News.
A rabies outbreak is reported in Koserling Geog in Serang. 2 people bitten by a rabid dog received treatment. A calf bitten by the same dog died after 4 days, and according to livestock officials, a cow is also bitten by the same dog. Locals are asked not to sell or consume dairy products. Livestock officials also disinfected the area today. The case was confirmed by the National Center for Animal Health. And the outbreak of coronavirus disease or COVID-19 has disrupted daily lives and ongoing works in the country as well, just as it did across the world. In Lathal Geog of Tongsa, the opening of a much awaited and needed basic health unit has been postponed until further notice. This was decided during the district 7th Zongkak Sogdu yesterday.
At the meeting, Langthal Gapsonam Dendrup shared having a fully operational Grade 1 BHU at this point of time is necessary for locals of Kofu, Langthal and Rakting. However, the Zongkak health officials said the opening of the health unit will be pushed for a month or 2 as its inauguration would create a gathering which at the time is discouraged. Meanwhile, the BHU is ready to operate with 1 doctor and health workers as well as all needed equipment. Construction of BHU began in 2014. Once operational, the BHU will provide health services such as basic health care, X-ray, dental, ultrasound and diagnostic lab facilities. Basa, BBS News, Tongsa.
Tampu Lower Secondary School in Tirang has been upgraded to a middle secondary school from this year. The upgradation is expected to ease the admission pressure faced by Tampu Central School. With the upgraded school now able to offer seats to junior high school students in the locality, the only central school in the district can cater to children of humble backgrounds.
Classes for the first batch of Class 9 students of the school started as usual in February. Dampu Middle Secondary School for now has 60 students in Class 9.
Big school with big responsibility. Full bomb ki noson tani di kashi, noson bomb de tani di kashi. Jacob the computer ki dalu noson bomb de tani di kashi.
According to the district's Deputy Education Officer, the upgradation is in line with the district's plan to upgrade the school in the 12th five-year plan. Most of the Class 9 students are from nearby places and belong to public servants and those from the business community. This has created a platform for students from far-flung villages to avail the central school's facility.
We have only 4 middle secondary schools under Zirang district, and we felt it would be difficult to keep all students within the district and upgraded the school. But now we can afford seats to all students without any problem. The upgradation has also helped in increasing more seats in Dampu Central School. This will benefit students who are from humble family backgrounds in catering boarding facilities.
The newly upgraded Dampu Middle Secondary School has enough teaching staff and facility for its upgradation. The school has 50 teachers, of whom 23 are qualified to teach middle secondary school students. Meanwhile, works to construct science laboratories are underway and are expected to be complete next year for the first batch of Class 10 students. The school was established in 1986. Today, the school has over 1,000 students. For Pemasawang in Sarang, Cheku for BBS News.
In sports, Paro United FC is through to the finals of the Bhutan Super League 2020 as they defeated Tensung FC 5-3 on penalty yesterday. They will now face High Quality United FC in the finals, which will be played on Saturday. 8 teams from Thimphu, Paro, Punakha and Pansuling took part in the league this time.
Despite losing their first semi-final match to High Quality United FC last week, Tensung FC still had another shot to qualify for the finals. And this time, it was Paro United FC who stood in between them and the finals. From the beginning of the match, both the teams looked confident as they gave their best to break the deadlock as early as possible. However, it was Tensung FC who found the back of the net in the dying minutes of the first half. On the other side, the second half saw Paro FC desperately trying to bounce back into the game. The breakthrough only came in the 88th minute as Sunil Rai equalized with a beautifully finished long-range shot. With neither team emerging victorious by the end of the 90th minute, the semi-final match went to the dreaded penalty shootout. With a final scoreline of 5-3, Paro United FC defeated Tensung FC to advance into the finals of the league. Paro United FC will now face High Quality United FC in the finals of the league on 21st March. This is Pasandoji for BBS News.
A reminder of the headlines. Schools and educational institutes across the country closed as precautionary measure. The government suspends business operations of all entertainment centers and places that draw huge crowd. And 119 Bhutinis returning home were quarantined in the last 2 days. That's all we have for you from Newsroom. Thank you so much for watching.